The thing with life is comparing yourself will never put you in the proper position. It would only put you in a phase of pain, and it'll make you remain in a phase of being stagnant. The reason why is because comparing yourself takes a lot of energy. Comparing yourself draws a lot of mental energy from what you're actually supposed to be doing. I believe there's everybody here that's watching this video compares themselves in some kind of way. If it's through social media, through people in their corporation jobs, through a lot of people in their lives, they just compare themselves. They don't know how to look at someone and acknowledge the fact that we're given two different lives. You know, one thing I used to do was compare myself. I used to be like, damn, this person has all this person has all this money, this person has all of this, is living this certain lifestyle. And one thing I've learned is it's never really what it seems. It's never really what it seems. Like, what I'm trying to say is a lot of people portray this lifestyle of they're doing great, everything for them is going well, everything for them is just working the way they want it to be. But in real life, all honesty, it's not like that. They may be struggling in another place in their life. And I'm not saying, oh, because someone is doing good for you, you have to assume they're struggling in all other aspects in their life. But what I'm trying to say is that there's no life that's actually truly better than yours unless you actually know what's going on. There's no life that's actually better than yours. A lot of us just assume people are living these golden lives. They have everything going for them. Nothing else feels they're not struggling with anything else in their life. But all honesty is there's no such thing as a life like that. Every person's life is filled with struggles. Every person's life is filled with struggles. There's a lot of people who they go on social media and they let it kill their whole mood. They let it kill their whole vibe. And it's like, why are you letting what you see on social media kill your whole vibe? Why are you letting a video online which you can't even see the other side? You can't see other perspectives. You're letting that kill your whole vibe. And what I'm trying to pass on, like the message I'm really trying to pass on in this video is it's never what it seems. It's really never what it seems. I've had so many examples of that where people were hyped up to the point where I thought they were doing so much better than me, and then I actually go see for myself and they're like, yo dude, I'm actually struggling in this part of my life. I don't know what to do in this part of my life. And it's a learning phase. It's a learning thing. You need to understand. The more you grow, you understand that it's really never what it seems. You just got to focus on yourself. And the thing with comparing yourself is that it puts you in a state of being stagnant, because the energy you're drawing towards comparing yourself to someone else, you're looking at them saying, oh, I wish I had all of this. You could be using that to drive into your own craft, your own dreams, your own aspirations. And the thing with life is, the reason I'm covering it is because of the wind. I want the quality to be as good as possible. But the thing with life is, all seriousness, is everything takes time. It's all a journey. It's all something you have to work towards getting towards. It's not something you get automatically, immediately. You started a YouTube channel last week and automatically you have 1 million views, you have 1 million subscribers. No, that's not how it works, man. Things take time. Obviously, people's growth at certain things in their lives happen at different times. Like, some people may get married when they're younger, when they're 20, and someone may get married when they're 40. It's all about when you're ready and when it's for you, when the time is perfect for you. That's why they say never compare yourself to others, because there's a reason why this happened for this certain person at this time and not for you. And you never want to rush things in your life. You never want to force things in your life, or else you start to struggle. You start to give into things that don't matter. You see, let's say you're not financially there yet, and you're seeing other people wearing materialistic things. You're seeing your friends wear Gucci. You're seeing your friends drive exotic cars. And then you go start financing, you start spending money. You see, the time you're spending, the money you're spending are things you could have been using to invest in yourself, to develop your skill sets, to develop your finances in order for you to be in that level, if not better. How I look at it is, whenever I see someone else doing good for themselves, it's kind of it makes me feel good because it makes me believe I could actually do it. Like, think about it. You see all these people driving exotic cars, and it's kind of like, oh shit, if they can do it, then that means I could actually do it. That means I could actually get an exotic car if I put my mind into whatever I'm actually pursuing. You have to have a purpose. You have to have a reason why you're doing a lot of things, because I believe a lot of guys just go through their daily lives just living without a purpose and then complaining why they're not where they want to be in life. It's not rocket science. It's literally just put in the work, get to what you have to do, and just focus. Stop comparing yourself to the next man, because you don't know what they had to do to get to where they were. And all honesty, you don't even know if what they're portraying online is true, what they're telling you is true. And I'm not saying that's the reason you should be satisfied and not think to work on yourself, because you should always be working on yourself. That's why they say you grow the most when you just look forward and focus on your own path. You literally grow the most when you just literally look forward and focus on your own path. It's not rocket science. It's been like this all the time. People who focus on their craft the most, they cancel all the distractions around them. Those are the people who get to what they need the fastest. Those are the people who actually achieve great things, because they're actually focusing on what matters. When you're focusing on what another guy has or another female has, it's literally just driving you further and further away from your purpose. It's literally pushing you further and further away from your purpose. So if you can take something from this video, it would be to literally just focus on your craft, focus on whatever you got going on. Stop thinking about what Jamal got going on. Stop thinking about what Samantha got going on, because at the end of the day, it doesn't matter. What matters is you and your journey. You and your journey. You and your journey. I say this all the time. As I'm saying this to you guys, I'm also talking to myself, because I'm still working on comparing myself to others. Maybe I'm not where I want to be in life. And I look at it, I'll be like, damn, I really need to get there. But my mind is starting to shift towards a positive way, where I look at it as, if this person is doing it, I can, if not better. That should be the mindset you should have. If this person is doing it, I can do it, if not better. Because in this life, the sky is not the limit. I said this before, the sky is not the limit. A man's success can come out of nowhere if you're just focusing and you're working on yourself. I feel like I'm repeating myself, but things like this need to be said, or else no one will really take it serious. No one will ever take it serious. And it's kind of like, it's one of those things where it has to be repeated. It has to be said over and over again. It has to, so people can actually absorb this information. People can put it in their heads, because this is what truly matters in life, not what the next guy is doing, what the next girl is doing. Just focus on you, bro. And the thing with life is, no one knows what they're really doing. No one actually knows what the right thing is to do. A lot of us are just guessing. We're just trying to figure out if what we're doing is proper. Like, I'm just literally sitting here. I started this YouTube channel, I believe, like 9 months ago. I've just been grinding, just talking. And what I've realized is, there's literally no blueprint. You just gotta figure this shit out yourself, man. You just gotta figure it out yourself. And especially as a man, if you're working towards being successful, there's no one can tell you what to do. Like, it's kind of, in the same way as it is scary, it is also kind of interesting. It's kind of intriguing. It makes me interested into the things I could actually achieve, because my path, my journey is inconceivable. No one can see where I'm going to be. No one can understand or comprehend the heights and levels each and every one of us are actually going to be at. So what you can get from this is, cancel out all the distractions that don't matter. All the distractions that don't matter, cancel them out. Focus on what really does, which is your journey, your path, and your future, man. If you guys are new to this channel, I'll appreciate it if you guys can like and subscribe. I really want more engagement. I want all of us to be a team and grow together. I want this thing to be a community where we can talk and all share our insights on life. So yeah, if you're new, subscribe, comment, share. Thank you guys. Appreciate you guys for your time. Easy.